You're welcome back, and I'm excited that you're still with us. Definitely you'd want to know more about our mover for today, and obviously we're just going to deliver our bed by making you know her. But just before we do so, it's a promise we have with you, so just sign on to Vodafone Red. Quite simple. Just make sure that you dial *200# and then choose your package of your choice, whether weekly or monthly. So easy, and you get all the benefits that come with it. I'm talking about prosperity, especially around this time. My prosperity is to be able to serve you better. I don't know what yours is, but one thing I know is you can walk into any Barclays Bank branch, and then they will guide you into the lines of prosperity. Of course, they are not thinking about your money alone. They are not thinking about your deposits alone. They are thinking about how you can prosper with them. So it's time for us to hear about our mover. Just join me. Let's pick a slide on her. Once we have it, we will know who is in the seat today. Nana Ahmad Davis is our mover for the week. She's a Chief Executive Officer of Exotic Trendz. Well, she's been able to work through the storm of life as a single mother, developing the passion for beauty salon. Again, her favorite color is black, and she's spotted in an adorable black outfit this evening. Her favorite quote is "Success doesn't come to you, you go to it," and that's by Marva Collins. Success would not come to you, you would go to it, and it's what she loves. Maybe let me give you a little history into her. She started with a secretarial school. She went into a secretarial school, obviously hoping to be a secretary, I'm sure, in the days because of the sporty outlook that she might appear in. But alongside, she shifted into cosmetology, and this is what I'd want to find out with you. Indeed, you are a mover. Thank you very much for coming into our studios. Well, Nana, I want to find out from you. A secretary turned cosmetologist. How did this happen?
Around that time, I was very, very young, and though I have the passion for the beauty, but I wasn't ready for it now. And as I was young, I was doing business, going back and forth. So the money was good, and then you're
enjoying the money.
Yes, yes.
So that's an interesting bit of it. But how did you just break off from the secretarial part into cosmetology? Can you just explain that part for me?
Okay, I went to the secretarial part for 2 years.
Okay.
After that, my brother was having a wedding in London, so I went over there, wanted to continue my school. But when I got there, things was very difficult. So I decided to come back to Ghana and stay. So that was the end of the secretarial thing. Then when I came, I started doing business, going back and forth, buying things to sell.
It's amazing. Here's a woman who's had the chance to travel to the UK, and then you come back and you go into buying and selling. Did that work for you, for starters?
It really worked because the money was very, very good, and I was in the plane all the time going back and forth. I thought it was fun, and making the money to it was very, very good.
Oh, so this was a picture. You would move from Ghana, go to the UK, buy a lot of things from there, come back to Ghana and sell. Maybe you can give us a picture of some of the things you were selling at the time.
I was going to Liverpool Street to buy blouses, shoes, and scarves and stuff. To bring it to Ghana. At that time, Mokola will bring it to a lady in Mokola to, give it to her for her to sell for us.
This is a hustle of life. Somebody will see it as beautiful, but then you had to go through. Let me even call you a Mokola woman at the time, because you had to go into Mokola to do your business there. But that was not the end of the story. I also researched on you a little bit and realized you had the chance to go to the United States of America. How did that also come in? London, come back to Ghana, and then back to the US.
Okay, when I came back from London and I was doing the business back and forth, I got married. So my husband moved to Chicago in the US. Oh. So I joined him over there. And whilst I was there, I had my 3 children. Oh. And then during that time, we separated. So I was a single mother, taking care of my children. And I still at that time, though I have the passion for the beauty thing, but I wasn't ready for it at that moment, because my family was my first priority, making sure, they've been taken care of,
Tell me, I think that those were the difficult times, a single mother having to take care of children and also working alongside. So just recollect some of the stories you went through, even as a mother trying to raise these children and working. What were you doing?
I was working in hotels, working in as a cleaning, and working as a babysitting and laundry room and all that. You name it. And at the same time too, I was sewing as a part-time job. I work from 9 to 5, and then when I come home, take care of the children, make sure that they have done their homework and everything, and then about like 9 or 10 I started sewing. I sew from that time all the way to 4 a.m. in the morning. So I only get a little bit what it was to sleep, and then sleep for a little bit and wake up in the morning and take care of the children too.
I'm sure everybody watching is saying, wow, this is a woman. At the time you had 3 children, you would do all the menial jobs from cleaning to laundry to working as a babysitter and all the like. And then when you are back home and still tired from probably, let's call it evening 7 p.m. down to somewhere midnight or 4 a.m., you'll be there sewing as your second job. Were those, I need not ask you, but let me find out, it was difficult times.
It's very, very difficult. It wasn't easy at all.
What kept you going around the time? What motivates you to still stay on and work harder?
What motivates me was my children. Like, there wasn't a father figure in their life, and I'm a very strong person that I don't, give up.
Okay.
So I said, I was going to do this just to help my children, give them the good education, all that they need in life. I provided for them.
All that they needed in life, your joy was to provide for them. Because immediately their dad was not around. So that motivated you to continue and move on. Well, the beautiful story in the US did not end there. Then at one point you decided to come back. Why Ghana again? After all, you were doing well, getting some US dollars. So why come back to Ghana?
I was doing well, but still it wasn't okay for me because life there is not that easy though. I came to Ghana because I came on a visit to Ghana, and the condition that I saw my mom in, I didn't really like it. My mom was very, very old, and I'm the only girl child. All my siblings are traveled abroad. So there wasn't a lot of people around her taking care of her. She was getting sick and all that. So I decided that I wanted to come down and take good care of her.
Okay, so the motivation again was your mom.
My mom.
Let me come back home. You should be a deep family person. The first time it was the children and how to work hard to raise them and give them a good life. Then the next time you came, it was mom. Not too well, so let me relocate and take care of my own mom. But you needed to do business while you had come to Ghana.
Yes.
So, was that the beginning of Exotic Trendz?
I think so. Before that, my passion in the beauty, what they call I have a lot of passion in the beauty, what they call industry. So when I came and I decided I wanted to come down and stay with my mom, that's when it came into my mind that when I come, what do I do? So it came back again, say, if I wanted to go into the beauty business, that I'm going to open a salon, I have to know something about the beauty in the industry. So after that, when I went back, I stopped working for full time, and I was doing my part-time job and going to cosmetology school of beauty for 1 year.
Okay, so you decided to even study because that was your vision. When I come back to Ghana, I want to enter into cosmetology. So let me study. Was it easy? How did it go?
It wasn't. Did
you get some opportunities?
It wasn't easy. Luckily for me, I had grants that paid for the school fees and all that. That was okay for me. But putting food on the table for the kids, I have to work hard for that.
So then, yes, you managed to pay for the fees.
Yes.
And then you studied cosmetology.
Yes.
Once you were done after a year, you knew you were ready to come back home. Is it easy? coming back home to Ghana
when
and starting the business? Do you recollect those days? I'm back from the US to Ghana. I want to start a business. Tell me about those days and how you got help.
Okay, after I've graduated from the cosmetology school, I worked 2 years in some of the good salons, some of the popular salon in Chicago. Saved a lot of money and bought all my equipment that I need to buy to bring to Ghana and open the salon. When I came here, it wasn't that easy. But before that, anytime that I come for a visit, I visit some of the salons, and I've done, I did a lot of what they call research about how Ghanaians do their hair and all that. And I said there was something missing in it. The missing is like, coming from what they call the States, and I want it to be a different. That when I come, I'm not going to do the same as the Ghanaians do. So I was paying what they call money, going to salons, sweeping for them, doing all kinds of it, just to know how the Americans really do hair, and come to Ghana and make a difference here.
And did that work for you?
It did really
Coming
work
to
for
Ghana,
me.
did you come with a new skill that everybody started talking about? There's a woman here who's doing something very good there. Or referrals for you.
Okay, when I came, lucky for me, I had a very good friend called Dorothy Bruce.
Dorothy Bruce,
right?
Oh, okay.
She has a boutique in Usu. She gave me a space at her hair shop, and through that, she introduced me to what they call her clients and most of her friends. And through the hard work that we do, the way we blow dry the hair, that we don't put a whole lot of oil in it. The beauty of her is to see the hair bounce, and then fullness of it. So a lot of people, got to know that, and by word of mouth, people started coming to what they call.
I'm smiling because I'm enjoying the technologies. They wanted to see their hair bounce, and I'm sure all the other ladies at home would be enjoying same. I don't know if I have pictures on my screens already telling me, but the producers can alert me if there are pictures already on the screens. But if you just joined us, I'm speaking to the CEO of Exotic Trendz, and that's Nanama Davis. Nanama, thank you very much for coming into the studios. But we are going on because we just want to find out more. Doing business in Ghana today, I mean, yes, you are well established. You've been operating for some number of years now. Tell me about some of the challenges in the industry today.
The challenge is that it comes and go, but you just have to be very brave and then face it. The challenges that I have in here in Ghana is
just let me also alert my viewers, you've been watching already, her visuals are already on your screens. That's Exotic Trendz and what they actually do or what they've perfected in. So it's on your screens right now as she goes around telling us more.
The challenges that I have here in Ghana is the workers that you employ to work with you. Some of them coming from outside, some of them doesn't really understand where you are coming from and where you want your business to be in the future. They really don't understand what they call your vision. So sometimes it's really difficult to deal with them. Sometimes when they come and then you employ them, you train them very, very well, and when it got to a time, they just leave without giving you what they call notice. That brings you back that you have to do everything all over again.
You have to train somebody all over again.
And the other thing is, some of them are not really doing the work as something that they love to do. They just doing it just for them what they call income. They don't have the passion, what they call for risk.
Do you realize a trend here that probably in Ghana it should be when a lady is not doing well in school, then mom or dad will say, okay, she should go and learn how to fix weave-ons or do hair, and they pass on people who are not like probably, let's say, dropouts into this particular area. Have you observed any trend like that?
That was then, but now it's not like that. Because I think, if you have a child and the child wanted to do something, you have to ask the child for what she really loves to do before you can put her into any institution that you want her to be in. So definitely, it's more of your passion for the
of what
job. You want to do.
That's what you want to. Okay, so you talked about the challenge of human resource people just exiting the job without any notice. Are there any more?
The other one is like some of them too are not really loyal to the what they call to the work. I'm not saying all of them. I have very good ones that they have been with me since I opened what they call Exotic Trendz. Like one of the workers called Linda that I'm so proud of.
Well, Linda, I'll be smiling by